Hello, Mount Airy. My name is Larry Hushour, and I'm excited to announce that I am running to be the next mayor of Mount Airy. When Mary and I moved to Mount Airy with our 2 children 20 years ago, I sincerely intended to simply go to work, play with the kids through their scouting years, and build a happy home for our family. I was still in the Navy Reserve flying counter-narcotics missions over Central America, as well as flying for an airline for several days each month. So when I was home, I was not seeking a lot of excitement other than blue and gold banquets, youth soccer, and eventually high school band competitions. But my personality does not lend itself well to sitting idle for too long. I found myself on the Recycling and Sanitation Commission in 2004. And then when a developer came to the town with a less than flattering annexation request, I teamed up with 24 concerned citizens and we took the annexation to referendum. We successfully reversed the council's decision and prevented residential overdevelopment on the perimeter of our town. Coming out of this successful endeavor, I moved over to the Board of Parks and Recreation. I stayed there through 2017 when I ran for town council, where I have served as a council president for the last 2 years. It was my time on the Parks Board that fundamentally changed my view of Mount Airy from a place where I live to a home for my family and a place to protect. In 2013, being a history fan, I called some of my friends and we began work on the town's Rails to Trails project starting at Watkins Park. It proved to be a monumental undertaking. If I had a dime for every time someone told me this could not be done, I would be a very wealthy man. But we persevered, all of us. A lot of people viewing this video helped to build, maintain, or wrote letters in support of the trail from Watkins Park to Main Street. But the trail is not complete by any means. Utilizing many state grants and a state bond, the town is currently finalizing a purchase agreement to expand this trail by over half a mile on the west side of Main Street. This extension will connect our west side communities to an easily graded stroll or bike ride to all of our amazing downtown shops and events. No other elected official is better versed in these projects or these grants than myself. I know I am the most capable person to carry this project through to completion, and being mayor will allow me to talk with authority and decisiveness to the many state agencies, our engineering consultants, the county, and the town staff. Simply put, Larry the volunteer might get ignored, but Larry the mayor carries a big shovel in calloused hands. But I am not one-dimensional by any means. On behalf of town issues, Mary and I have been to Annapolis numerous times. We have lobbied on behalf of the Farmers Market, Urban Renewal Authority, and to seek state bond funding to offset the cost of sheltering our Main Street charmer, Mackenzie the Caboose. With my degree in economics from the U.S. Naval Academy and 20 years in naval service, managing budgets and departments of 60 or more personnel, I feel I am more than capable of serving the town as the chief financial officer and as an experienced manager of the town staff. I am ready to seamlessly transition into the role of mayor. I know the staff and the commissions. I understand the code and the charter. I am familiar with the processes needed to accomplish tasks. This is the opportunity for Mount Airy to transition from the pandemic to a new day. We need to responsibly unlock the front door at Town Hall. We need to evaluate the lessons learned from the pandemic. We need a new set of eyes to find creative solutions for the things that didn't go well and fortify those things that did go as planned. I was on the emergency response team throughout the pandemic, offering ideas and guidance as necessary through countless meetings. Additionally, I coordinated the purchase and delivery of hand sanitizer to the Mount Airy Volunteer Fire Company with the help of my Rotarian friends. And we made sure the Main Street business that produced that sanitizer got paid for their efforts. It is time for a change in Mount Airy. Please allow me the opportunity to guide our town through the next 4 years of newfound prosperity. Please vote Larry for Mount Airy as the next mayor of our home. Thank you very much.
Dear Mount Airy friends, neighbors, and those I wish will become friends. First of all, unlike the other candidates, I do have temporary Bell's palsy, so I will be speaking with a fixer. On March 8, 2021, I enthusiastically accepted 3 nominations to pursue the re-elections in hopes to continue as your mayor. On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization declared the global COVID-19 epidemic had become so widespread that it constituted an epidemic. Since then, there have been more than 118 million COVID-19 cases globally and sadly, more than 2.6 million COVID deaths. While the town of Mount Airy was due diligent in our efforts to protect the community, the threat still exists. To help mitigate the risk of spreading COVID-19, I have made the decision to limit my door-to-door campaigning for your safety and mine. However, I would gladly take your phone calls, emails, meet with you via Zoom to answer any questions or concerns. I will also be doing spot show-ups in every community. Immediately following the announcement of the pandemic, I formed the COVID-19 task force with a group of our police department, firemen, everybody that has detailed experience in these types of emergencies or emergencies. To help answer questions and solve problems related to the pandemic. We met weekly at the peak. Under my leadership and guidance, the task force, along with community volunteers, were able to respond quickly, relax standards for businesses, allowing curbside pickups, outdoor dining, pop-up parks were created to offer outdoor options for residents and local businesses who were suffering financial loss due to the mandatory shutdown. Masks and hand sanitizers remain available to any member of the community who needed them. Water bills were deferred to assist residents, and still are, who were financially impacted. And we negotiated a deal with the old blighted bank building owners to bring that historic building back to up, realizing that it is now the most beautiful place on town. We have a huge park now. We have fern trees, water fountains, we have fire pits, groups use it. It is one of the best places, please visit it. I did mention palm trees and water fountains, right? With the full support of the Small Business Operating Assistance Grant Program and Business Loan Relief Program, was successfully passed by the Town Council. Unfortunately, it was originally denied, and it took 2 council members in the community who were outraged, and the situation was corrected to help the businesses in Mount Airy. Mount Airy is no stranger to hardship. In 2019, a tornado swept through the area, destroying homes. Businesses closing many roads and shutting down utilities. As the mayor of Mount Airy, I felt it my personal responsibility to offer a network of resources, and we brought in several funding sources from the state of Maryland, the Maryland Insurance Fund and the Maryland Area Disaster Relief Fund. We had them here on site. Only strong leadership can guide to a recovery like that. During my term as mayor, the Mount Airy Police Department was formed. We dedicated charging car stations were installed, high-speed Tesla stations, which are the future and literally put us on the map. We also help businesses attract patrons. Tax rates have never increased during my term. We have managed to gain control over development, maintaining our small town charm, and we recently conducted a town survey to further understand where the future of Mount Airy lies. My resume includes campaign chairman for 2 previous mayors, founder of the First McGruff Safe House in Maryland, VP Summit Ridge HOA, started the Mount Airy Teen Center, 2 years with private funding, Man of the Year for a huge community base overturning of a council vote that actually made the newspapers, member of the Recycling Commission, chairman of Growth Development Task Force, VP to Maryland Planning Commission, VP Maryland Mayors Association, graduate of the University of Maryland Public Policy, mayor of Mount Airy since 2010, Governor Citation Award winner. But my greatest source of pride was bringing folks of differing views together in a much better community. My goal is to complete and to gain from the pandemic issues. Yes, we can make several improvements to ensure we are up and implement the voice of the people from 2020 town survey. I am now asking for your support and your vote on May 2021 so that I may, as your mayor, give the opportunity to see our great community improve. As a citizen and voter, we are pleased with where we have gone and done. Are you? If so, again, I hope to get your vote. Thank you in advance for your time. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm Patrick Rockenberg, Mayor of Mount Airy. Thank you.